Hello and welcome to a new video. Ignore my messy room behind me. Today I have an appointment to go to, but then I'm meeting my friend for lunch and book shopping, so I thought I would take you along. We're doing something really fun today. My friend, for her birthday, what she wanted to do was go book shopping, and she wanted to buy a book for every color of the rainbow and make like a rainbow TBR. So that is what we're going to be doing. There is one book for sure, if they have it I will buy it, and that is the new Discovery of Witches book, the Black Bird Oracle, what is it called? Either way, it's blue, so that'll be my blue book if they have it, but other than that I'm just gonna see what I can find. I'll probably, since it'll be quite a few books, I'll probably look towards the clearance section, but I'm very excited. I don't really have any other ideas. It's definitely feeling more of a romance mood, but also like if I can find some like romantasy books, that's I think kind of where my reading mood is right now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get sushi first, but then we will go book shopping. We're going to Half Price Books because we would never be able to afford doing this little trend at Barnes & Noble. I don't have that kind of money, so gonna go get started basically with my day, but first I have physical therapy, and then we're gonna get lunch, and then we're gonna shop, and I'm gonna take you along. Hello. If I do it from this angle, you just see my messy shelves, not my entire messy room, which I think is a slight improvement. I'm not sure. Anyway, hello, welcome back. I didn't really take any clips shopping because we were like so focused. But we had a lot of fun. That sushi place she picked out was delicious. And then we went book shopping. So our goal was to get one in every color, ish, which was a lot harder than I was expecting. So I picked out what I could, and we'll go from there. So first, like I was saying, the main book I wanted to get was The Blackbird Oracle by Deborah Harkness. I don't remember what I called it. I don't think I called it this, but I actually found a signed copy, which is so freaking cool. Here is the signature. Hello. Flip. So I am really excited about that because I love this series. If you don't know anything about me, I am like the biggest proponent for Discovery of Witches. This is book number 5 in this series, so I can't really give you the synopsis on this one. Oh, look how beautiful the like holographic, oh, it's just such a beautiful cover. But I'll give you a synopsis of the series. Diana Bishop, she is a witch, but for most of her life has been denying that. She doesn't want to use her magic. She was raised by her aunts for the most part, who are both practicing witches, and she's decided to more pursue academics. She works studying alchemy in history and everything, and she actually has a job at Oxford, so she goes there and is working on some papers, blah 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 blah. I think she's working on her doctorate, I don't remember. And there she meets Matthew, who is my love, Matthew de Clermont, and he's drawn to her because she pulls out a manuscript called the Ashmole 782. Can you tell how many times I've read and watched this show? Read these books and watched the show. And everyone in the supernatural world, the vampires, the witches, and the demons, are looking for this Ashmole 782 because they think it contains the answer to creation, to life, to why the creatures exist, and how. And in second to that, they think it could contain the answer to why creatures are dying out. There's vampires who can't sire, demons are losing their mind, and less witches are born with powers. So that's the synopsis of the series, but this is book 5. Lots has happened since then. It's an incredible series. The storytelling, the world building, the characters, it's so good. Also, if you're in on the popular stuff right now and you're watching My Lady Jane and thinking, oh my god, this is so good, and you like that guy, he plays my favorite character in this series, in the TV show adaptation. He plays Matthew de Clermont's son, and I love him. I love him. And now that there's a 5th book too, because I think this was supposed to be a trilogy and then she added on by writing Marcus's story in the 4th book, and I was adding on more. I have very little hope, but I have just a little bit of it that they could make more seasons of the show, especially because the show's being moved to Netflix now. I'm like, Netflix, you want to produce season 4 or 5? Anyway, that was my blue book. This book is also blue, okay, but it was so beautiful I couldn't resist. This is called Sisters of Fortune by Anna Lee Huber. This was a cover buy. This was a cover buy. I won't even lie. I mean, look at this. Come on, focus. Don't focus on me. Focus on the book. It's not gonna focus. Okay, but it was a cover buy, and then look at these end papers, and then look at the naked cover. Like, you're kidding. Yeah, so it was a cover buy, but it was a light blue book, and I also think it sounds really good. It takes place in 1912, which early 1900s is like my favorite historical setting. It's the Gilded Age. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I don't know, 1912 might be really towards the end of the Gilded Age, but it's 3 sisters on a ship back from Europe. One of them is stressing because a fortune teller told her not to travel overseas or she could die or something horrible would happen. So she's, you know, stressed about that. The next sister is supposed to be returning to get married in back in the US, and she doesn't want to. There's someone on the ship she's falling in love with. And then the youngest sister, Mabel, which, what a cute name, they're trying to set her up, well, arranged this grand tour to separate her from a jazz musician. Because she must have had a love interest, and they're like, you can't get married, go to Europe on vacation, what the hell, jealous. Anyway, but she's actually more interested in being a suffragist, so this sounds amazing. I think that'll be so fun. Next, my pink book is Night Shift by Annie Crown, and this is a book I've had on my radar for a little while because it's pink and because it's pretty, and there's library like shelves on the cover. But this is a college romance. It is a girl who works at the library for the night shift, and she encounters the basketball star of the college, and they end up, something sparks, or maybe it's lessons, I don't know. Oh, she helps him find some books, I don't know. Look at the cover, it looks really cute. This is gonna be my next read, I can already tell you that. So next, for a red book, pretty obviously got a Christmas book. I mean, it's red. This is Nick and Noel's Christmas Playlist by Cody Hall. I feel like I've read a book by Cody Hall before, I'm not sure, or at least I've hearted it on the library. But this is a Christmas romance. This is about Nick Winter, who was going to go home and have a lovely, relaxing holiday, but turns out his girlfriend was cheating on him, so he is suddenly single for the first time in a long time. And so he decides he's going to just focus on working. He takes like a seasonal job at a Christmas tree farm, and he starts to fall for his best friend, I believe. Yeah, with his best friend, Noel Carter. Oh, such silly names. I love it. My phone is vibrating and my camera is sitting on my phone. Hold on. It's a classy setup here on my channel. But yeah, so I guess it's a best friend's like second chance Christmas romance, which it looks adorable. And frankly, I looked at this in store, I read the words Christmas tree farm, and I was like, sold, I don't need to know anymore. So I'm very excited for that. Might read that pretty soon too. I don't know if I'll wait until the holidays because I don't want to. So then I chose for yellow a new Abby Jimenez book, new to me anyway. This is Life's Too Short. I didn't read the cover, I just bought it on the author because I read Part of Your World and I loved that. I'm not 100% sure about this synopsis. She is a YouTuber, and then she comes into custody of her sister's baby. That sounds good. And then the next door neighbor, hot lawyer, is the romance. I just am not sure about the YouTuber aspect. Whenever I don't even know if I've ever even read a book that's got like a social media person in it, but it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it belongs. But I have a lot of faith in her as an author. Like, if someone's gonna pull it off, I feel like it would be her, because I really, really loved her other book. And I'm also very picky about medical people, and she wrote the doctors and the nurses in Part of Your World actually really well. So maybe she could pull off the YouTuber one too. Next, I got some mass markets. So for green, I got Swept Away by a Kiss by Catherine Ashe. It's only kind of vaguely green. It was really hard to find colorful books. Most books are just black or white. So this is a pirate historical romance. This is Viscount Stephen Ashford. His ship is taken over by pirates, and then he meets this other prisoner, Lady Valerie Monroe, and they start to fall for each other. They are both prisoners of the pirates, but she has a secret identity. She is running away from something in the ton. Not really sure what, but I read, again, sometimes I'll just like look at a book and be like, okay, yeah, I read the word pirates, and I was like, sure. And I've heard good things about this author. I think I actually have a book by her. I haven't read it. The historical, like the romance section in general at Half Price Books today was kind of not a lot, and it didn't, none of my regular authors had books, so whatever. Then I got another historical. I got Wild Wild Rake by Jana McGregor. Sorry, the stickers right on top of their faces. This I got from my purple book. The spine is more blue, but the cover is purple, like her dress is purple. And this is about a widow who is excited to finally be free and get to do whatever she wants and like chill out, and she likes to help fallen women or widowed women become business women. And I was like, slay, love that. I'm sorry, I use slay casually like that. And he, Devin Ferris, is a reputed rake. I actually don't know if I know what the word reputed means. Does that mean like no longer a rake? Regardless, not the point. He's sent to keep an eye on her. He's extended family, and their like family's worried about her. But he doesn't want to like interfere. She's like, she's independent. It's not my business. But they want him to watch her. And somehow they get married. I don't know. And then I got two Marie Moning books. This is my orange book because look, the font is goldish orange, but this is book one in the series and this is book two, so I just got both of them. This is a fantasy paranormal type romance series. He is a Scottish, I'm not entirely clear. It's fairy, it's fae, but it's like a time travel thing, modern day Seattle and medieval Scotland. It's both of them. And they keep traveling into medieval Scotland, I guess. My friend that I was with, she's read these, and she's like, you should read them, you'd like them. So we're gonna give it a try. And literally there were no orange books. The one that I kept finding orange books like this. I was like, oh, bright orange. I own this already. See, I just pulled it off my shelf. There was quite a few like that were like, oh, that's orange. I own that. So whatever. But that's my little haul. I hope you enjoyed. This was fun. I do really want to get to some of these very soon. Maybe it's just because when you shop, you like really get in the mood to read, but I definitely want to read some of these in the near future. I know I'll want to read A Discovery of Witches soon, but also like that'll be like something I have to prepare for. I'm like, especially because I don't know if fifth one's the last one or if there's more coming. I'll have to really mentally prepare. And I might wait until the show is put back on Netflix or put on Netflix and rewatch it. Even though I own all the seasons, so I guess I don't know why I'd have to wait for it to go on Netflix. But regardless, I had a lot of fun. Finding books by color was a lot harder than I expected. Also, it was like 120 degrees outside today, so it was miserable to leave the house. But I'm glad I got some good books, and I had a gift card, so really I only spent $30 on all of this because the gift card took away the other part of the money. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. Would you do this challenge? I thought it was kind of fun. If you do it at a used bookstore, I think it's fun. Or even do it at the library and just rent those books and then read them all. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!